I'm finally back with another video. Sorry I kind of took a break there for a while, but it's 2020, so Happy New Year, Merry Christmas. Hope that, the new year brings you a lot of awesome new toy finds. Alright, so I have been super stoked to talk about these two figures that I received over summer. So a little bit of story behind them. In June of 2019, my friend Ban held an event in Singapore called the Godzilla Sofubi Exhibition. And it was a showcase of all these figures that he has in his collection, like from every mega model you could imagine, every colorway. It was so impressive. And it was only like a part of his collection. And it was massive. I can't even imagine what his entire collection looks like. I'm sure it's absolutely mind-blowing. I wasn't able to make it to the event in Singapore, but he did have some figures that he was giving away to certain followers of his. I was one of the lucky ones that got chosen, and I would like to go over the two figures that I received from him. So first up is this absolutely stunning Marmit DesuGoji that it's a one-of-one produced in color just for me. So that's super special. I've never had a figure like made for me, so I just thank you so much, Ban. I'm super grateful. But this thing is so gorgeous. It's a clear blue vinyl that's packed full of glitter. I love blue and I love glitter. So like this is like, oh my god, how can you get any more perfect? And it has these dark blue highlights on it, on the chest, the leg, the arms, and gold highlights on the dorsals and the face, the nails, and all that. One thing I really liked about this is the gold on the face. It looks like he's wearing a mask, and I really love Phantom of the Opera, so it kind of reminded me of like a Phantom of the Opera mask. So I nicknamed him the Phantom Goji. That's what I call him now. Just absolutely stunning in person, and it came with this header card. So for the show, he had a certain figure produced called the Final Meltdown Godzilla. So it's based on in Godzilla vs. Destroyer when he hits 12,000 degrees Celsius and he starts to melt down. And, the glitter and all that when he starts melting down. And I always cry at that part because it's so sad. Every time I cry. Anyways, so this is what this is based on. And on the back, it's signed by Akumatsu-san, who is the president of Marmit Company. And it's labeled one of one. So that's kind of pretty awesome. Like, I absolutely adore this thing. It's very special to me, especially since it was made by a really good friend. And so the second figure I have here is the Desu-Ultimatum, which Ban made himself. Crazy impressive. This thing is huge. He's a big beastly guy here. So Ban actually sculpted the machine body here on this thing. It is so gigantic. The story behind this figure is there was a group of scientists that were trying to resurrect the 1995 burning Godzilla, and every time they tried, only one part would survive the cloning attempt. So they had 3 heads that survived, 3 dorsal plates, 1 tail, and 2 legs. So they created a machine body that was able to support the parts that survived. It's really crazy detailed. So it's got these huge, gigantic, like, mechanical arms that move. Chest cannons. Come on, man. Like, how cool is that? He's got chest cannons. And the amount of detail in this is, like, so crazy. So there's, like, all these little rivets inside of the chest cannons. And he's just covered in bolts, in seams. And one of the first things I noticed about this figure is that pretty much every bolt on here and seam has like a little rust color around it, which is really, really neat. And it's just tiny little details like that really stand out to me. Also, the eyes on this thing are killer. So the middle head has like these icy blue eyes, and the left and right heads have these really creepy zombie eyes. So I really liked that part. There were 12 Desu-Ultimatums made for the show. Each one had a different colorway, so none of them are the same. And these were also painted by 6 Scales Model Maker. They all had a really cool name that came with them. So mine is called Tsunami Blue, which is very fitting because it looks like tsunami waves crashing. The white and the blue is so gorgeous. They also came with 2 changeable hands. So we've got like the fist hand here and like an open kind of grappling hand. That has really pretty there's like a green shimmer on the hands too, which is nice, and on his toenails. It's really, really pretty. He's also got, I'm gonna say it's like knuckle cannons or rocket launchers. I don't know, but I like it. Oh, and he has his own header card as well. So this is the Desu-Ultimatum Tsunami Blue header card. And on the back, it has, so we got Marmit Company, who produced the DesuGojis that were used to make these. Land Company, who did the photography for the header cards. 6 Scales, who did the painting. And then Century Fugu, which is Band's company that he produces really neat Sofubi with. Thank you so much for these. They're beautiful. So it's all signed by the team on the back, too. They all signed it. Really great figures. Definitely really unique and not something that I would have expected. I really want to see King Ghidorah fight the Desu-Ultimatum because, like, oh my god, could you imagine, like, the destructive power of just burning Godzilla himself? And now you've got 3 heads, plus chest cannons, plus rocket launchers. Like, that's like, he could destroy the world, I'm pretty sure. So it'd be really cool to see this in, like, I don't know, maybe like a little fan art clip or something, or it'd be fun. Anyways, thank you so much to Van and the team. I can really tell the amount of love you put into making these, and it really shows through. Super special for you to do that, and can't wait to see what else you have planned for the future. Also, thank you for subscribing to my channel. I will link Van's Instagram pages below, along with 6 Scales and all them. So please go check them out and give them some support and love. Thank you so much, you guys, for putting up with me. And also, I would like to throw out there that I am part now of a monthly YouTube live stream channel called Collect All Monsters with Kyle Yount, David Dobko, Leslie Chambers, and John Ruffin. So we just started it last month. It's going to be once a month, all about collecting, and please come and support us. It would really mean a lot. Thank you, and I'm sure I'll see you around soon.